say variety. You say variety.
Welcome to the 20th anniversary of our annual variety show, the Era of Friends. My name is Nick Volpel, and I'm honored to be your MC tonight, so hopefully I don't make any mistakes, but give me a break. First, we'd like to recognize any of the Friends staff, participants, board members, Befriend Young Professionals, Besties Youth Advisory, and participants that have joined us today. So thank you all for being here. And also a special thank you to our guest choreographer, Cynthia Stodd. We'd also like to recognize our annual event sponsors, Blue Federal Credit Union, City and County of Broomfield, FS Advisors, Wealth Management, Front Range Roofing Systems, Viega, Ramos Law, Our Broomfield, Source Communication, Broomfield Lifestyle, Blue Spruce Communities, and the Gordon family. You are all the ones that make this possible. So today, Friends of Broomfield is celebrating 20 years as a provider agency and marks two decades since our first variety show. A long time. I remember the early days. Join us on a journey through time, honoring the moments, the milestones, and the music that have shaped Friends into the incredible organization that it is today. We will also honor the foundational era from 1998 to 2004, and those early years that laid the groundwork for the organization's mission, its growth, and its impact. So, this was a time in the 1998 to 2004 era. It was a time of courage and connection. It was just a group of visionary families who came together with one shared belief, that our loved ones with intellectual and developmental disabilities deserve more. More opportunity, more inclusion, more friendship. And so they created a support network that they called Friends. The work was personal and it was powerful. Friends helped launch the Broomfield Special Olympics, and they became a voice for advocacy, and they made their mark representing the disability community on the brand new Broomfield Human Services Advisory Council. And thanks to that advocacy, therapeutic recreation became a priority in the growing city of Broomfield. So now, let's take it back to where it all began, the vision, the courage, the music, and the heart of Friends. Welcome to the era of 1998 to 2004. It truly was the start of something new.
Yay, Grace!
They did a good job. That reminds me of, this from High School Musical, and we used to dance, me and my sister a lot to it, so get you back. There's a couple more of those too. I think every song, you kind of go, oh yeah, I remember where it was when that came out. The Dream of Friends was coming alive, and anything felt possible. Hope was in the air, and any possibility was on the horizon. But starting something new doesn't happen quietly, not for Friends. These families were moving mountains, bold, determined, and unafraid to make noise. They weren't just starting something new, they were igniting a movement. It was a time to get loud, it was a time to make a scene, and it was time to rock. So, next, we're gonna bring the energy with Queen's iconic anthem, We Will Rock You.
That's funny.
All right, y'all got rocked there. I think my jaw's starting to hurt because you had to do dress rehearsal this morning, and they have such a good time, but it's such a blast. You're always smiling and laughing at that. You're like, all right, just chill out. Yeah, it's a good time. These families weren't just dreaming, but they believed in a different kind of future. A future where their loved ones were seen, where they were valued and celebrated. They stood up and they showed up. They created a place where everyone could belong, where everyone was welcome. And when you think about this early era, there's one place they always found belonging and community. A sense of togetherness, a place where everyone was welcome. So of course, we had to include the ultimate community anthem, YMCA, by the Village People. This song celebrates joy, inclusion, and connection, everything Friends stood for, even in its earliest days. So, as they get up here and start doing it, I want everybody giving the YMCA. I know my kids are going to be doing it, I'll be watching, so better be after it. All right, as they start to come out here, YMCA. That was awesome. Let's go. Never stops to get you hyped up, ready to go. So I do love, and I think we all would love the way that represented the Brookfield community with the construction worker who's going to be working on the Grove and all the way to the mayor of Brookfield. So now we entered this era where the Friends truly began to blaze its own trail. So we move on now to 2011, or 2005 to 2011. From this time, it was a time of bold beginnings, rapid growth, and fearless experimentation. So Friends officially became a provider agency, launching our Friends Unlimited Day program. and with just 5 incredible individuals, but we didn't know exactly where the path would lead. But one thing was certain, we were going to try everything. So it only makes sense that we start this era with Try Everything by Shakira. It's the perfect anthem for a time when Friends was saying yes to new opportunities, new programs, new adventures, and even if it meant stumbling along the way. So now I'll bring them out for Try Everything. All right, well, we may miss a few notes here and there, but we never miss a chance to sing. We believe that fundraiser, we decided to host our first ever variety show in this era, encouraging our friends to share their voices proudly. So, our next song, Just Sing, from Trolls World Tour reflects the spirit of joy and creativity and is a colorful musical reminder that when we lift our voices together, that we create something beautiful.
Let me hear you sing. Sing it together, louder than ever. Forget everything, just sing like it's what we've been missing. And we're gonna listen, listen. Forget everything, just sing. You think you gotta hide it? Don't keep it on the shelf. Let your waist down, move it, watch the way I do it, do it. See me do it like nobody else. We sing it all together, we sing it on this phone. It's not a big sound, it's together, everybody. Sing like the way we do it. 'Cause we do it like nobody else. Sing, don't you stop it, don't you fight it. Let me sing, if you got it, can't deny it. Let me hear you sing, it's waiting for you. Already know that you do it like nobody else. Just sing, sing it together, louder than ever, ever. Forget everything, just sing like it's what we've been missing. And you're gonna listen, listen. Forget everything. Hey, I've been right here where you're standing. I've been standing on the ground. And the walls are caving in. All the words are from my lips. I'm moving with the soul I put into it. And you never heard them like it. Sing, and I want you deep. I know it's waiting for you. Already know that you do it like nobody else. Just sing, sing it together, louder than ever, ever. Forget everything, just sing like it's what we've been missing. And you're gonna listen, listen. Forget everything, sing.
2, 3, and a 4. My girl, Amy G, and the man's at the top.
Just sing, sing it together, louder than ever. Forget everything, just sing like it's what we've been missing. And gonna listen, listen. Forget everything, just sing.
Well, again, my name is Nick Kofel. I want to thank everybody for being here and allowing me to kind of MC this event. I've gotten this routine of now I'm the MC for all the luncheons and I'm the MC for all the variety shows. So you get a lot of me, so I appreciate it. I've been fortunate enough to be around Friends of Broomfield since the very beginning and see it grow from where it's been to where it is now and the people that it's impacted. And I think when my mom asked me, all right, variety show, it's coming up, are you gonna MC? I said, well, it's a Sunday. Usually that coincides with the Broncos game, and I'm not doing it if I have to miss the Broncos game. Now I'm probably gonna do it anyway, but somehow, some way it worked out that the game, instead of being at 11 and then missing some, instead of being at 2 and missing some, it was at 7:30 in the morning, so we got to watch all of it. So, yeah, and they won, all the way in London, so no Broncos. But this 2005 to 2011 era also marked the founding of Friends Residential Program. And suddenly, independence wasn't a dream, it was a reality. And for the first time, individuals were living independently on their own terms, in homes they could call their own. They were cooking meals, choosing their routines, decorating their spaces, and most of all, claiming their independence. And with that independence came a new voice, a strong, proud, and ready to be heard voice. They weren't just asking for it, they were demanding respect. So, it might take us a second to this because it's a big number, but here we go with respect. I had some friends, it was 4th grade, and they did respect dressed as women in our talent show, and that was a lot worse than what they just did. That was awesome. I won't name their names, still see them. Our friends knew that they were capable, they knew they were worthy, and they stood a little taller, walked a little prouder, and laughed a little louder. They weren't just living independently, they were becoming exactly who they were meant to be. And in that moment, one anthem ranked truest of all. So it's going to take a second, Effie's changing out of costumes, but coming up in just a second is going to be Grace and Chris singing the song This Is Me. So we'll give them a couple seconds to get ready and then we'll
Yes. Chris.
We'll give them some more time. So one of the things that I was going to talk about later on, or maybe not at all, that I told you that I was part of Friends from the very beginning, but also the variety show from the very beginning. And I wasn't allowed to say no to anything. So naturally, year one, the idea was, I just talked about the song Respect and fourth grade trauma. Well, my mom asked me to wear a dress and dress around and dance. So that was year one, and then year two, I sang a song on stage, and I don't have the same voice as her, but I tried really hard, and it was kind of a weird love song to my girlfriend at the time, which was strange looking back. She did marry me, so luckily that worked itself out. I can tell the story without being thing. So either way, it evolved over the years. So now we take a little more time and get people that can actually get out there and perform. I was back there saying, I get a little nervous. What about you? Everybody's, I'm confident. Okay, they've been doing this for years now. They come out every year, they pick really good songs, they pick what they love, and they put it all out there. So between all the practice that goes in and all the time that it takes to get ready, they have it all down. So they don't get nervous. Maybe I still do. So again, we'll get Grace out here and we'll get Chris to sing This Is Me.
I'm not a stranger to the dark.
Boys wanna cut me down. I'm gonna send the bars down. This is brave, this is bruised, this is who I'm meant to be, this is me.
Good job, stage crew. As friends continued to grow, so did our dreams, so did our need for space. The little yellow house on Salisbury had been more than a building. It was where friendships were built, dreams were nurtured, and the community took root. But eventually, it simply couldn't hold all the friends that it had become. So, with hopes in our hearts and determination in our steps, we launched a capital campaign, a bold effort to secure our forever home. And of course, we couldn't do it alone. It took the unwavering support of families, friends, donors, and an entire community who believed deeply in what friends could be. They didn't just see what was, they saw what was possible. But the journey wasn't easy. There were moments of waiting, stretches of uncertainty, and we held fast to the vision. A place that was a whimsical, warm, and welcoming. A place filled with all kinds of people, colorful personalities, big laughter, strong friendships, and shared experiences. A space where differences didn't divide us, they brought us together. We dreamed of a place where inclusion wasn't just a word, it was the way that we lived. Where being together created something special, a sense of camaraderie and unity. So like one big, joyful crew sailing the same ship, and with that spirit, it kind of sounds a lot like this next song, A Yellow Submarine. So we'll give them a chance to get out here too, because it's another big one, so. All right.
In the town where I was born, lived a man who sailed to sea, and he told us of his life in the land of submarines. So we sailed to the sun till we found the sea of green, and we lived beneath the waves.
management just complimented the stage crew, but they're moving so fast. I was like, you take your time. We talked about wanting to build something big. We know we needed to move out. But even with our big dream of building the Friends Place, we had to ask ourselves, is this too big? Is now the right time? Can we really raise this much money? And will people really believe in it the way that we do? And then came logistics. It was, we'll have to pack everything. It will be chaotic and it will be different. But even in those moments of uncertainty, one thing held us steady, that this wasn't just one person's dream. It was all of ours. A collective vision fueled by love, by hope, and by the belief that we all deserved a place to belong. So we kept dreaming, we kept pushing, because the energy behind Friends has always been electric. This is the year where we tried everything, and in the process we discovered more joy, more strength, and more us than we ever imagined. So what do you do when you've come this far and you know that the best is still ahead? From when it was on Salisbury in the little yellow house, when it was at my mom's house for a couple of years, we've grown, and what do you do when you get to that point? You get up, you dance, and you celebrate. Because when you get there, you just can't stop the feeling. So that's next. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next big chapter in our journey. So, we'll go from 2012 to 2019 era. This is the era of big moves and even bigger dreams. And after years of planning, of hoping, of fundraising, let's be honest, a lot of hard work, this is the moment that Friends finally said, we're home. Thanks to our capital campaign and the dedication of our community, Friends built a brand new building, a place designed for and with our friends in mind. And while that meant we had to say goodbye to our old space, the one that held so many memories, we did it with a grateful heart and a little flair. So, to honor that farewell, what better way to kick off this era than Bye 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 by NSYNC. And I won't make any jokes about my sister dancing to this in middle school, so just hold those. All right, a little bittersweet and a lot of fun. A reminder that sometimes goodbye means that you're stepping into something greater. Because when we moved into our beautiful new building, everything did become awesome. So, once we get everybody together and get it out here, everything is awesome. I think most people know, what movie is it from? Does anybody? You shout it out. Lego Movie, there we go. So these are pretty good props. We'll see if they stand up. All right, everything is awesome coming up.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Living on a dream. Everything is better when we stay together. Side by side, you and I, going forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you, you're like me. We're all working in harmony. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Living our dream. Everything is better when we stay together. Side by side, you and I, going forever. Let's party forever. We're the same, I'm like you, you're like me. We're all working in harmony. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome. Living our dream.
Blue skies, mountain springs, we just named you up for gas. Everything, free, island meals, bring antiquities, rated bands, real fast, awesome items of the best. Trees, plugs, they're awesome. Rocks, and socks, they're awesome. Figs, and twigs, that's awesome. Everything you see is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
That definitely was awesome. So that was quite the first act. I imagine that you're all learning more and more about the evolution of Friends and what a wonderful story it has been so far. But wait, there's more to come. I'd like everybody now, it's intermission. We'll take a quick break, 15 minutes. You can get up, get a drink, get a snack at the concession stand, visit our Giving Tree in the lobby. So if you haven't had a chance to visit that, in the Giving Tree, please get a bracelet or two to help purchase supplies that keep our programs thriving all year long. We have a beautiful commemorative poster. So we have an opportunity to purchase one of those posters in the lobby as well. Otherwise, we'll see you back in 15. All right, welcome back, everyone. So, in this 2012 to 2019 era, we have just witnessed the turning point in Friends history when we built that new building. This is a time when Friends was thriving. Between new programs were being born and a new level of joy and creativity filled the halls. Speaking of new programs, at the time, this era also marked the launch of something extraordinary, the Friends Supported Employment Program. We weren't just helping our friends explore their interests, we were helping them find meaningful work, earn a paycheck, and be celebrated for their talents. So, let's honor that hustle and heart with Working for the Weekend by Loverboy. Because our friends weren't just working hard, they were showing the world what's possible when people are given the right support and opportunity. Here's Working for the Weekend. That's a good video. But hold on to your boarding passes because we were not stopping there. In this era, Friends acquired a nonprofit travel agency, creating our very own travel program that now takes Friends on adventures all across the country once a month. Whether it's the Grand Canyon, Disney World, or the shores of Hawaii, our friends got the chance to see the world, experience new culture, and chase new dreams. So naturally, we had to include a song that takes us somewhere warm and tropical. Here's Kokomo by the Beach Boys. Because this isn't just travel, it was freedom, exploration, and pure joy.
Daniel like this.
There's a place called Kokomo. That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. empty light, cocktails and moonlit nights that drain me looking right. Give me a tropical contact high, way down in Copenhagen, Jamaica. Ooh, I'm gonna take you.
So of course, not every moment on this journey was easy. Building, growing, and changing as an organization and as individuals always comes with challenges. There were obstacles we didn't expect, moments of doubt, growing pains, and setbacks that tested our patience and our resolve. But through it all, we kept going, we kept showing up, and we kept climbing. Because if there's one thing that we've learned from friends, it's this. There are some of the most resilient people we know. They've faced challenges in their lifetimes that many can't imagine. And they've done it with courage, heart, and unshakable determination. The Climb by Miley Cyrus reminds us that it's not just about the destination, it's about every step that we take together, how we learn, how we change, how we grow, and how side by side we keep climbing.
I can almost see it, that dream I'm dreaming. There's a voice inside my head, you'll never reach it. Every step I'm taking, every move I make feels lost with no direction. My faith is shaking, but I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep my head held high. There's always gonna be another mountain. I'm always gonna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. So
Now that brings us to the heart of this era. A message that's been true since day one and continues to echo louder every passing year. We're all in this together. That's right, High School Musical said it best. And I remember when we practiced for that year for that variety show where it was all High School Musical and you heard this song a million times and danced to it 100 and it never seemed to get old. But at Friends, we move forward together, we rise together, and we celebrate together. So help us close out this era, 2012 to 2019, an era of growth, goodbyes, new beginnings, jobs, travel, and teamwork.
Together, everyone, together, come on, let's have some fun, together, shout like everyone, together, come on, let's do this right, here and now, it's a celebration, wanna figure it out, yeah, all our dreams have no limitation, it's what it's all about. Together, everyone, together, come on, let's have some fun, together, shout every time, together, come on, let's do this right, we all here, speaking all one voice, we know the house, yeah, party's all around, everybody make some noise, come on, scream and shout.
While it was a good era, we say goodbye to it, and now we move on to the new era of 2020 to 2023, the digital era. This era caught us a little off guard. You remember the COVID pandemic and everything that went with it. The unseen villain that interrupted all of our lives and turned the world upside down. No one knew what to expect, but it did get a little spooky. And so in the theme of that, in order to kick us off with this new chapter, which requires a little bit of costume, so as we get those on, Thriller by Michael Jackson. I did just watch the music video yesterday, and I let my 3 children watch it too, and it was a little spookier than I anticipated, so I'm hoping to not see nightmares in the future from them, but I think they're gonna be all right. They enjoyed it, and Michael Jackson's awesome, so we'll let them get ready, but coming up is Thriller.
It's only a movie. It's not funny. I'm scared, aren't you? I wasn't that scared.
Because with the pandemic hit, it did really feel like something out of a movie, eerie, confusing, and more, but a little surreal. But just like the dancers in the iconic video, we didn't back down. We leaned in, moved forward, and turned fear into fierceness. But despite darkness, friends never disappeared. We rose to the moment. We launched digital variety shows, online classes, found brand new ways to stay connected. We laughed through frozen Zoom screens, we danced in our living rooms, and yes, we learned the value of having a good internet connection. When the world felt upside down, we brought the fun home. That's right, House Party by Sam Hunt became our unofficial soundtrack. No stage, no problem. We made every room a dance floor. So here we go with House Party.
You're on the couch, blowing up my phone. You don't wanna come out, but you don't wanna be alone. It don't take but two to have a little fun. If you're in the mood, sit tight right where you are, baby. 'Cause I'll be at your 2 minutes. Whenever you got on the girl stage, you ain't gotta leave the house. Have a good time, or we a good time on you. We'll have if you want me a home party, we're gonna have a house party. We'll need your t-shirt over the left shade. I'll take the front shirt inside of it. Shaking the phone, rattling the room. Love is down there, you'll never know it's time. House party, you don't mind, turn your TV on, break that love down. If you want me a house party, we're gonna have a house party. Oh yeah, baby. Oh man.
We do like Gary. Let's give Gary one more. We love him. So throughout the pandemic, there was ups and downs. We had our good days and our bad, our celebratory days, our house party days, and the days where we went a little crazy. So we have a video now as the darkness crept back in sometimes, and we left our buildings and our costumes behind, and we weren't sure when we were going to return. So sometimes we had to rock by ourselves, even if we were losing it just a little bit. So here's a video. all the excitement started to come back, we were on the move again. And we didn't just walk, we rolled. Thanks to the incredible support of our community, Friends got a brand new van and ready to take on our adventures on the road again. Here's a video, Lowrider by War, and yes, we rolled with style. We went from house party to van party. Those were pretty fun, even with that air trumpet. Yeah, sorry that wasn't very funny. But it wasn't just about movement, it was about momentum. And in this era, we added behavioral support services, and perhaps more importantly, we began something big. The push for affordable housing, a dream long in the making, and one we continue to fight for today. Through it all, the thread was clear, because whether through a screen, in a van, or across a safely distanced sidewalk, friends showed up for each other, for our community, and for the future. This era proved that no matter what the world throws in our way, we adapt, we uplift, we turn the unexpected into unforgettable. So here's You Got a Friend in Me.
So ready. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and miles Our friendship will never die. You will see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Just keeps getting better, yeah. So we leave the 20 to 23 era, and we welcome the era of resilience, reinvention, and ride or die friendship. We've traveled through the decades from living room meetings and rented rooms to a custom-built building, new programs, and unforgettable memories. And now we stand at the dawn of a new era, 2024 and beyond. This is more than just the next chapter, it's a turning point. In this era, friends purchased land across the street from our current home, a blank canvas, a future waiting to be built. And with it, we plan to launch a new capital campaign, one that will fund the construction of a second building. Yeah. It's a big deal. It'll expand all of our programs, we'll offer more comprehensive behavioral support, and create something that we've dreamed about for years. A social enterprise where friends can develop vocational skills, gain work experience, and pursue the careers they've always dreamed of. Because for us, it's not just about providing support today, it's about creating a future where our friends are empowered to thrive for the rest of their lives. And that future starts now. With Spark with Pride, with a song that reminds us of the power inside every single one of our friends, here's Firework by Katy Perry. Because that's what this next chapter is, a celebration of every light, every dream, and every explosion of potential. When we think about the energy and optimism driving us forward, there's only one feeling that captures it. Our next song is Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. always like to watch our friends chase their dreams, build their confidence, and grow into the best versions of themselves. Jim, where are you? Perfect. I'm gonna have him come up here because we're coming to a close at the end of our celebration today. And while the friends are getting ready for their finale, I'll invite board member Jim Coots up to say a few words.
Well, what a performance. While we give the performers a few minutes before the finale, I wanted to take a few minutes to speak with you and discuss the handout that's in your program. It looks like this. Take this with you, please. My name is Jim Koontz, and I serve on the board here at Friends of Broomfield, and my daughter Grace is one of the participants you've been enjoying watching today. Thanks for coming out today to support Friends, and our friends will return to the stage here in just a few minutes. So the handout, a couple of things that are really important. Save the date, Monday, December 8th. Friends will be having an open house event on site at the Friends location in Broomfield. The purpose of the open house is twofold. Part of it includes sharing the progress of our construction, expansion of the existing building. The other part is to showcase our future expansion plans, and with the land purchase across the street, to provide a progress report on the dream of creating social enterprise to further benefit Friends of Broomfield. As outlined in your program handout, and please take this with you again, a social enterprise is a mission-driven business that creates a vocational platform as an expansion of its existing structure. For Friends of Broomfield, it will expand programs for individuals with developmental disabilities, building their confidence, job skills, independence, and inclusion. It also generates income to support Friends programs and offers a community service that supports our Broomfield neighbors, community, and beyond. So how is this applicable to Friends of Broomfield? Currently, we are researching ways in which a mobile coffee service could be the social enterprise for the Friends of Broomfield organization. We can't stop believing what's possible. We've built out a subcommittee focused on social enterprise, which has been meeting regularly to discuss and review what it will take to execute this dream. We've done extensive research on available vehicle resources, investigated differing county fees, taxes, and licenses that will be required. We've engaged with Broomfield High School's FBLA students to help us develop some key areas of our business plan. We've interviewed other similar organizations in the Denver metro area to gain a feel for what's possible, best practices, and areas or aspects to avoid. We continue to research and meet on the topic, including how would we staff this social enterprise? What kind of funding would we need to build it out? Can we connect social enterprise to our existing Build a Business framework to further enable job skills with the Friends of Broomfield participants? What days of the week would it operate? What types of events could it host or be a part of? What kinds of routes or locations would be best served? Long story short, we've just scraped the surface and will continue to pursue the dream until it's realized. We will provide an update on the 8th of December, save the date, to share our progress. Do you have experience with business management, entrepreneurship, food service, or operations? Join us in shaping this dream of social enterprise into a reality over the next few years. On behalf of the board of directors, I invite you to spend a few minutes after the show for autographs and cake, and any questions you'd like to ask the staff about our future. Thank you very much.
Thank you again to Jim. A super important piece to how we're continuing to be successful. So as we look towards the next chapter, a new building to accommodate expansion, new opportunities, new lives changed. There's one more thing we all need to remember. This moment was built by families who believed. It grew because a community believed. And it continues today because you all believe. In friendship, in possibility, in the brilliance of every single person we serve. Here's to the next 20 years. Let's build this future together with Don't Stop Believing. So quickly, I'd also, well, let's give them one big more round of applause, one big bow. Before the participants head back behind you all, I want to bring up Sarah, Raven, Bridget, and Cynthia, and Gina. Come over here really quickly. I want to take a chance to acknowledge the people that helped and practiced and took the time to get all of these participants and friends in such a great spot to have such a great performance. We thank all of you so much for your hard work and your dedication to this group. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
This wouldn't be possible without all the fans, so give it up for yourself!
So before anybody takes off, I'll start to let the participants all make their way to the top. But should we do one photo real quick?
Where's Chris Gio? Yeah!
He's over here, everybody.
We can all go backstage, folks.
Yeah, as I make my way over there, I'd like to say thank you again to all of you for joining us. Where's our stage help? Ryan, Green, Amber, Andrew. Everyone in the back who is frantically helping get participants changed back and forth in the costumes. I don't know where the costumes are.
Costume crew, I know you can hear me. Please get on stage really fast.
Group photo.
Act like you love each other!
All right, as we're making our way out, again, thank you to everyone, all the participants, everybody backstage, everyone that we mentioned that was up here for this group photo. Thank you to all of you for being here. It was an honor to be up here and talk. So please join us right after this for a small reception in the lobby. We're going to have all the performers. They'll be signing autographs. I know you're looking for them. The staff, the board members will all be out there that we can visit with you and we can celebrate all the story of friends that we talked about today. So thank you much everybody for being here. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next year.